Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is Tega. If this is your first time visiting the channel, you're very welcome, and I hope by the end of this video you will become a subscriber. To all my returning subscribers, I love you and thank you for supporting me always. In this video, I'll be showing you how to draft a two-piece sleeve for jackets or blazers. So without delay, let's get cracking. All you need to start drafting this is a basic sleeve that you've already drafted, or if you have a commercial one, you can use that as well. So I've got a long sleeve here that I have already drafted, and I've got about 24 inches as length. So this is what you need to start. Make sure there's a line at the midpoint, and you want to label your front and your back. Right, I've got the front there and the back there, and there's a line in the middle. And what you want to do is to fold over to the line. You want to fold the front side to the midpoint. And once you've sorted that side, you want to go ahead and fold the other side as well that you have labeled back. So that's the back side of the sleeve. So you want to fold and make sure they are lined properly. Take your time, no rush. Make sure they are lined at the middle, especially at the tip of that point over there. Make sure it's well aligned. By the elbow point, you might find it a bit difficult to align it. And this happens, sometimes, not always. As you can see, I've tried to align mine by the elbow point there. So you want to align yours as much as you can. Grab your tape and mark your elbow point. And I'm marking 13 inches here. Whatever your shoulder to elbow is, you want to make the marking on your sleeve pattern and rule a line across. Once that is done, you want to grab your sellotape or masking tape, whatever you have, and tape it down along the middle. Next stage, you want to grab your tape measure or ruler and come in on that side by half an inch. You want to come in by half an inch and mark that all the way down to the wrist of the sleeve. Now you want to move on to the other side as well and come in by half an inch and mark all the way down to the wrist as well. Next, you want to connect all the dots together. You want to grab your scissors and cut this layer off. So you want to cut along that line you drafted. Then you cut on the other side as well. Once you finish cutting, you should have your two-piece sleeve now. That's the front and that's the back, and the same applies to the part we've just cut off. So you're gonna relabel it. That's the back there and that's the front. And when you place it back in the position it was before, it should align properly, back to back over there and front to front. So you want to take note of that very well. Take note of this part very well. The front aligns to the front and the back aligns to the back. This is very important when we move on to the next stage. Now grab your ruler and rule the line across the elbow point. So the elbow point we drafted, we're gonna draw it out on both panels now. You want to make sure you don't make any mistake. The line must be the same. The point, the elbow point must be the same. Now we're going to move on to the next stage and cut. And we're going to be cutting from the back on both panels. So we're going to cut from the back. Don't make the mistake of cutting from the front. From the back, right up. Don't split it open completely. Same applies to the other side. That's the back. Gonna open that up as well. And once that is done, you want to grab another paper and place it under like that. You're gonna need your tape measure or your ruler that has the inches. We're gonna be marking 3/4 of an inch for the opening. You want to grab your marker and mark the 3/4. This is very important to avoid shifting of the paper. So you need to mark it, then tape it down. Align the paper properly and make sure there is no shifting. Once that is done, you want to do the same thing for the other. Take 3/4 of an inch as well. Grab your marker and mark it. Then apply your tape as well. Exactly what you've done. Do the same on this. You want to make sure to trim the sides and get it back in shape. Once you have finished trimming all the sides, the sleeve is ready. Your two-piece sleeve is ready. It is that simple. As you can see, the whole lot of work was around the elbow point. That is the essence of the two-piece sleeve to give it this shape. As you can see, in most blazers and jackets with a two-piece sleeve, they would always have this shape. It isn't straight like the way we draft the basic long sleeve for our tops, but the two-piece sleeve is a bit different, and what makes it different is the elbow point. The way it's a bit slanted is what makes it a two-piece sleeve. Before drafting this pattern, my original pattern had an inch seam allowance. Now, because we have a two-piece sleeve now, you need to still add half an inch allowance on each side of the sleeve for the joining. Don't forget when cutting on your fabric. This is very important. Thank you so much for watching right through to the end. I hope this video has been helpful, and if it has, guys, just consider subscribing and hit the like button, and I'll see you in my next video. Till then, look after yourself and bye for now.